So what's up, you guys? You're welcome to the Pop Culture Parrots. Please do not forget to like, to subscribe, to turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time that I post. So let's get right into it. So Doechii just earned her first top 10 hit ever with the song Anxiety, which reached a new peak on Billboard this week. So shout out to Doechii. But her top 10 hit started some conversation, and people are saying that Cardi opened doors for Doechii, and Doechii should be grateful to Cardi for opening these doors to get top 10 hits, because Cardi's song Enough was the last song to go top 10 on Billboard, and now Doechii is the other song to go top 10 on Billboard since Cardi's Enough. So fans are saying that Doechii should be grateful to Cardi for opening such doors, and I'm so confused how we came to that conclusion. And don't get me wrong, Cardi did open doors in the rap game, and I'm going to give her that, but she did not open doors for rappers like Doechii. Cardi B is not the conventional, or not conventional is not the word, but she's not the rapper that raps. She's more of a turn up rapper who's ready to turn the club up. Her hit songs mostly are turn up songs that are going to so, and Doechii is in a different lane of her own that is more of a rap style that gives off that 90s vibe and is more of what someone would say is a serious rapper. So they're in two completely different lanes. And adding to it was the fact that Doechii was the last female rapper to win Album of the Year since Cardi B in 2019. So Cardi fans are basically starting to make it seem like Doechii owes Cardi some level of gratitude, but they're in two completely different lanes. They are both female rappers, fine and good, but they make two completely different types of music. Like there is no the line between Doechii and Cardi is so clear that even a blind man could see it. So while I do feel that Cardi knocks down doors, but the doors that she knocks down were not for rappers like Doechii. Rappers like Sexy Red, Ice Spice come out and say, "Oh, Cardi knocked down doors for me," and it would make sense, but not Doechii. Especially when Doechii has made it perfectly clear who her female rap inspo is, and who even inspired her to rap, and who made her write and record her first song to begin with. So again, I'm not saying that Cardi did not knock down doors, because that would be a flat out lie, because Cardi has her contribution to the hip hop culture and female rap culture as a whole. But with regards to Doechii, the influence is very obvious. It's very obviously Nicki, very obviously. So much so that even on this channel, on the previous video, I had to defend Doechii from the "oh, she's copying Nicki" accusations, and just say that she was inspired by Nicki. Simple. And Doechii admitted it herself.
That's why I did it that way. And I also just like have a lot of Eminem influence, that Slick Rick, even like Nicki Minaj, the way she animates her voice to just evoke an emotion. So that was what that was. I wrote my first song when I was in the 6th grade. I knew this girl who was a huge Nicki Minaj fan. And at this time I was really Christian, and I believed that Nicki Minaj was a part of the Illuminati. I was really against her, but she put me on to Nicki Minaj, and I was immediately hooked and wanted to start a group. I wanted to rap, so I wrote my first song, and we did it at a talent show, and we won. My top 3 females right now: Onika number 1, Onika Tanya Mirage. Then number 2, who's number 2? Who's number 2 under Onika right now? Right now. Artists, not rappers. Onika, I don't know. Onika, I want to say Beyonce, because you said artist. Onika, Beyonce, Doja, New Generation. Pull up in the gangster automobile, with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Huh? No, like, to be on my team, you gotta be a barb. Like, mandatory. You think you could finish? Do you think you could finish a lyric? Ooh, from that verse? Okay, no, check me out. I'm gonna test you. You ready? No. I'm gonna go. You got it? You got it? Anything. You got anything? Anything. They could never make me hate you. Even though what you was doing wasn't. Come on now. Hold on. Okay, let's restart. You want to do another one? Let's start easy. Okay. Come on, easy. This one is for the boys with the booming system. When he come up in the club. Okay, one more. I'm gonna try it again now. Okay. They could never make me hate you.
Wasn't tasteful.
Even though you're out here looking so
Grateful.
I'm gonna keep it moving.
Be classy and graceful. Pills and potions.
So major shout out to Cardi for her contributions to the game. But Doechii's inspiration has never been one of question. It has literally never been one of question. It's been so obvious from the day one that she got here that this girl has been a Nicki fan. She has studied Nicki. She has been a fan of Nicki. She has formed her own style while still being adequately inspired by Nicki, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Anyways, moving on the topic of Doechii, Megan Thee Stallion is being accused of being a social climber who only attaches herself to people when they have clout and basically try to benefit from the clout that they have at the moment and draw attention to herself. People accused her of doing this with Nicki when she got up on that Instagram live and was begging for a feature and then later on switched up for absolutely no reason. So people have been accusing Megan of being a social climber, but it goes beyond Nicki, it goes beyond so many different artists. There are a plethora of examples of times that Megan would just attach herself to who has clout in the moment, and now she's allegedly doing the same thing with Doechii.
I see Doechii, bitch. I love Doechii, bitch. I do want to do a song with Doechii. That is on my list. That's on my album wish list. But I really have no song right now. But I feel like Doechii would be the type of person that you would have to be like in the studio to make a song with. Like I would like to hear like a beat that she would like to rap over. And also I'm like challenging myself to rap over beats that I would not normally rap over without losing myself.
And now it's like there's nothing wrong with wanting to collaborate with an artist. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Collaboration has been rooted in hip hop culture for the longest time. So it's not a new thing, and we're not going to pretend like it's a new thing. But the issue is, where was this desire for the collaboration when Doechii released her mixtape, when it was still selling 11K first week and there was no social media hype around it? Where was this fiending for a collab? Where was this going on in the same Instagram live that you got on with Nicki asking for a collab? Where was this feeling? Where was this want to collab and get into the studio with Doechii? Now all of a sudden that everyone is raving about Doechii and she has all the hype in the world and everyone is talking about her, all of a sudden you want to collaborate. And it's like, we see right through you, Megan. We see right through you. Because if you're familiar with an artist when you're underground and you don't move up to them to collaborate and all of a sudden you want to do that, I'm so sorry. But 2 plus 2 is for babes. Anyways, moving on. Ahead of SZA's upcoming tour with Kendrick Lamar, she's basically on a press run right now, and she most recently visited the Jennifer Hudson show, and she shared a bunch about the tour, talking about it's coming, and most importantly, she shared that she spoke to Taylor Swift about collaborating, and she mentioned that she would love to write with Taylor, and Taylor was absolutely down for it. That she talked about how Taylor was so humble and maintain that boss energy at the same time. And I think this would be a collab that I would be super excited for because SZA is an amazing songwriter. Taylor is basically known for her songwriting, being a songwriting genius. If you know Taylor, you know that she's a songwriting genius. So I'm just super excited to hear what that would sound like on sonically, basically. In other news, Nicki might be getting back into her acting bag sooner than we expect, and this comes after Academy Award winning actress Julianne Moore followed Nicki on Instagram and went on an interview to share that she's absolutely in love with Nicki. So fans are speculating that Nicki might be getting into her acting bag with the movie Chloe sooner than we expect.
But who's your favorite rapper?
Um, who's my favorite? Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki.
Yes.
Okay.
I just met her the other night.
What was
at
that like?
Great. It was great. I was
Okay.
very excited.
All right. Nicki's dope, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she really is.
She's like looking at something. You're like, how are you real? How are you a real person?
I know because she's so little, but she has such a big presence, and yeah, I love her. I love her.
And this is coming shortly after the director of the movie, Jesse, shared that he texts Nicki, they go back and forth, and they're basically friends. And now Julian is sharing that she met Nicki the night before, and I wonder what they were meeting for. So it just seems all too convenient. So fans are speculating that Nicki might have gotten a role in the upcoming movie, but it's all just fan speculation. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But that's about for this video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, to turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time that I post. Mwah.